And Katie is here to help us do that very thing. She has been all over Dorchester County throughout the last month, right?
That's right, you guys. This was a really neat project to put together, and it's one I'm really excited about sharing with all of you. So I think we can all agree that counties have certain distinguishing traits, right? Sometimes it takes a little digging before those characteristics become obvious. In this case, it took almost no time at all for me to learn that it's the people of this place who make it shine. Not only are they genuine, friendly folks, they also love where they live and they want to see it thrive. And so they're working to make that happen by taking their individual skills and ideas and coming together as a collective unit. To say they believe in tomorrow would be an understatement. So buckle up for this thrilling ride. Dorchester County, dubbed Heart of the Eastern Shore. Population at last count, more than 32,000. Rich in history, open for business.
From my perspective, in terms of helping the community to grow as a whole, having a strong business community is essential to that, and that's kind of what we're all about working on.
Bill Christopher is the president and CEO of the Dorchester Chamber of Commerce, meaning building that strong business community is kind of in his job description. At this moment, he's enthusiastic about how far the county has come and excited for what its future could look like.
The growth that's happened has been significant. I think locals don't see it because it's incremental, but that incremental growth, I think, is what we need to see.
That growth could, of course, continue to happen in a few ways. Current businesses expand, other existing businesses relocate here, or new businesses get started here. Of course, beginning a new business can be scary, right? Not if you've got the Eastern Shore Innovation Center helping you get going.
You can come in as a startup and get low cost rent, have free mentorship, guidance, all your utilities are included. We have conference space.
Here's something I think is really cool about this place. Where else are you encouraged to write on the walls? Startups are able to stay in this space for 2 years with a possible extension. What's nice is, it's not a huge commitment if things don't work out.
While we don't want anybody to fail, it is a safe place to fail. There's no overhead. If something doesn't work out, you're done. It's okay, you can walk out and it's just the month's rent.
Susan Banks is the director of Dorchester County Economic Development. She says 2 businesses have already graduated out and more will be soon.
And hopefully those businesses then move out and grow and add more employees and continue to grow and attract more businesses into the community.
Bill says those who are attracted to this community won't regret it for a few reasons. 1, tough to beat the area's natural resources. 2, quality of life. And a few more biggies, cost and geographic location.
We're close to DC, we're close to Baltimore, we're close to Philly, but we're actually out where, again, you don't have to be in the hustle and bustle of a city environment, but still get some of the benefits of doing those things.
Plus, Dorchester is a tight-knit community with approachable, collaborative people.
We all work together, and so if a business is coming in and they need help, they can come to any of us, and then we have the ability to draw on each other to kind of make sure we get them what they need, and it's easy to walk in the door and see one of us. We're accessible.
The more businesses they bring in eventually means more people brought in, because businesses need employees.
When people are working and making money and spending money, it goes back into the community and lives are just better.
Both Bill and Susan's desire is that those lives keep getting better with every day that passes.
Downtown is thriving. Our businesses here in this center are doing well. And like I had mentioned, we do have some interesting hemp research going on in the back, and we have a lot of government contractors in here doing some things I can't really talk about, but it's interesting that it's happening in this small rural community.
And in some cases, the work being done in this small rural community makes an impact in large urban communities.
I was in an airport in Springfield, Missouri, and ran into a guy from Cambridge. It was like, and he was working on the walls. Like, what are you doing? He was from Cambridge International, and he was installing an architectural piece of artwork that was built here.
And you're about to see that what's built here, whether physically or figuratively, is significant in so many ways. Now, Susan says if you're interested in bringing in a business idea and working in the Innovation Center, all you have to do is give them a call and they will walk you through the steps.